our copium here.
To game number 5. Eyes on BBE and WBG, who are up in Celestia right now. Looks like Aizen just grabs himself a fan and some white armor. Do find out immediately onto one of the WBG members. Instant charm comes down, trying to make the connection onto BIWEEK. Lovely parry coming in from Aizen into the uppercut with the fan. He is wafted down. Easy pick up there. Fat Milk's going to get churned into cheese as he is being absolutely obliterated by them. This is a complete, just one-sided affair. Frozen down, trying to keep some damage up. Sleepwalker doing his best. I say it! He finds the opening! These freezes from Sleepwalker are just so much! Down he goes! That was closer than it needed to be.
That was crazy. The Justina ult. See, this is the thing with Justina. You can get so much value if you're able to constantly dash through multiple targets. It's crazy. It's such a nuisance. It's so hard to deal with. But looking here, we've got Alliance coming in to engage onto BBE. The Justina coming out again from Ian, as we're calling him now. He's been charmed. It's not looking too hot. He's about to eat a bunch of damage, but it gets parried. Ian saved. The Yotohime ult coming out, clutching up for Ian. Fat Milk, he's gonna get churned up. Aizen, they're narrowly avoiding Ian, managing to avoid that charm, but it's not gonna matter for the other members who didn't avoid it. An Alliance gonna take them down, picking up 3 eliminations and a decent amount of money as well, immediately going over to that shop. But we're jumping on over to the northern side, the northern edge of the map. GG up against Wolves. A fight that's going to potentially dictate the rest of the game for one of these teams. LXM gets locked up by the Dragon Slayer, but he does have that zipping pop to save him. The Kurumi comes out for Wolves here. We've got the old Sand Siphon versus the new Sand Siphon. Looking as though Wolves is reasonably healthy, but oh my lord! The damage were then immediately healed way back up by the Kurumi. C. JS, his ultimate now has been expired. The F1 has been used. He's trying to find some value. He's just running straight into the opponent, but he releases into the enemy. The enemy Takeda, who has the F1 up. Nobody called. Don't blue focus Takeda. CJS. Oh, he doesn't manage to get the combo. Wolves ZK is now on his lonesome. The parry comes out, and GG is going to clutch up and take down Wolves. Wolves still having their reses available. They're going to have to go whimper away and find themselves some loot to get back into the game. Heading on immediately back to Celestra. JJH scrapping it out against Alliance. Alliance using that Yueshan ultimate up against JJH, who are running the blind date composition. The Tessa ult comes out, is going to lock down a couple members in just a moment. There it is, Bo. He's just sort of walking into the wall in the Yueshan ult, unable to really do anything from here. They do have 3 kills. Alliance do have 3 kills. And they do have their reses, so it's not the end of the world. If Bo can make it out alive, that would be really nice, but it's going to be a tall order. I'm not sure if he can. Maybe? It looks like JJH just didn't bother. I think they just didn't bother chasing him. All right, so he's out. He gets to keep his purple weapon, and his teammate's going to have to try and res somewhere else. But JJH, pretty happy with this, sitting on 8 kills already from JJH. What a performance.
Yeah, really, really big play from them. They needed it as well, because right now they are basically at the bottom of the table. Like, absolutely no opportunity for them to, well, do anything, to be honest. Well,
yeah.
I say,
they can maybe do it.
They can do it. They've got 2 games. The points are actually not that far. If you think about it right now,
far, actually.
It's WBG who are on 75 points. The next locked spot is 83.6. So if BBE and WBG continue to score, Bowden will slide down, making 83.6 a guaranteed qualification into the bi-weekly finals. You've got 2 games. If you're JJH, you are, what, like 20-odd points off? That's just 2 relatively decent games. That's very achievable for them to knock Bowder out of 10th into that bottom end of the table. It's even achievable for EWG, although EWG have a little bit more work to do, being they don't have any kills under their belt right now. TE as well also really need to get some points on the board if they want to try and qualify. They are the org of the world defending champions. They have one of the world defending champion players on their team as well. So not making it to the first bi-weekly final would actually be really disappointing from TE.
Yeah, it really would be.
I would like to see them try and make that happen, as Roy Shiji getting XCG'd right now, as they are now running into JJH. Who's going to take the kill? It's XCG. NiHQ able to take them out. Now dodging away on some of this, as in comes Chilui with the Viper lockdown, trying to stun everybody in place. Is able to get onto Xiaonan. Xiaonan's health bar is taken away. Chilui loses all his armor in a single swipe. Does get some healing back up, but he is being juggled around. Yoto ultimate coming in. He is just being hounded. Uber to safety. Do not want anything to do with that.
Damn, that was a little close. JJH, we almost caster cursed them.
Almost.
But they managed to make it out alive with that Uber driver. Wu Chen, he's not been drinking tonight. He's ready to go. He's the designated driver. It looks as though they're going to be going back in. They do have their ultimate on the Tessa ready to go. They have one charge remaining. It's going to be... Oh, they also have the Moonbane. The Moonbane coming down. He does manage to catch one member with that Tessa charm, but they immediately jump into the mech. It's going to mitigate some of the potential damage that they can do. But it looks as though the Moonbane's coming in clutch. NiHQ gets taken down. Oh, Kakashi. He's trying to find some value with the Yoto ult. He avoids the Viper stun. I think it was V1. I'm not 100% sure. But Kakashi, there's nothing that he can really do. Xiaonan in that Farrier mech, finally coming out of it. It looks as though they're gonna leave him. They're gonna let him just be on his own. And look, that's why.
Third party's here.
That's why Wolves were spotted in the distance. The pack on their way. They smelt the blood in the water. They saw the Moonbane. They're ready to engage, and they come in and pick up a cheeky kill for themselves a purple armor.
What kind of psycho behavior is that? Seeing a Moonbane go down, just running to it. Like, that's exactly what Wolves just did. Now, GG.
I mean, that's what you want to do, you know?
No, I mean, it makes sense. You might be on a third party, and they pulled it off. But GG, absolutely melting Lil's health. LXY quick to follow as well. J-Team, 2 players down. That is rough for them. GG. Absolutely obliterated them there. Just having a quick look. GG I can't see on my scoreboard because they are at the top 2, and we're not looking at the top 2
They're 5 kills in there. That's pretty good. It's a pretty solid performance. It looks as though they definitely have done a lot better in the second half of the day than they did in the first. Second half, it looks as though they're a little bit more comfortable here. GG. Oh, they're chasing him down, and it looks as though... Oh, the Katana sap. Very nice. J-Team, it looks as though they may have been knocked out of this game. Back to the lobby you go. Back to spectator mode, I think. I was about to say spectation.
Did you say?
I was going to say spectation.
Spectation sensation. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, JL, they need this game to go right for them. They've had a disappointing game number 4. Now moving into 5. Immediately, Lian comes in with the freeze, ready charged. Is he going to find an opportunity to use it? Comes in, doesn't quite connect the freeze onto the moment, gets himself parried back. Now trying to look for another freeze onto FX. FX actually just being really juggled around. They do not get to play this game. Being melted. Still a couple of charges onto Lian, but they're getting chased up by TXJ. TXJ frozen up by Lian. They're keeping the pressure on. Dashes up into the air. That's the last charge used. In they come. Freezes himself with the F just to keep alive for a bit.
Oh no, the cannon!
Melted down, and JL keeping the pressure onto Alliance. Revenge goes down. Bo will be last man standing, and there is nothing he's going to be able to do. Down he goes. JL take the win.
Hey, JL, they are not to be messed with. Is that 6 kills? I think it is. 6 kills. Very nice. 2 kills each. All members pulling their weight. Looking good for them. Securing themselves that gold weapon. I'm not sure what it was. What is it? A gold spear? I think it's a gold spear. Yeah, gold spear. I'm not sure if he's going to... I think he's probably going to keep it as a spear. We definitely see a lot more spear in trios than we see staff, unless you manage to find yourself something like Merciless Havoc or maybe jabbing. Jabbing is absolutely disgusting, Jade. If you haven't been jabbed, it's rough. It's pretty rough. I can see your face.
Oh man. I just like take 5, man. Take 5.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay,
Lions and BBE going toe to toe. Fat Milk on the run. Again, unfortunately, BBE have had a really rough go of it. They are going to portal away.
Oh, he only caught one of them. It was only him.
Oh no, they are separated. You don't want your milk to separate. That's not a good look.
That's rough.
That's when you're done. You know you're in trouble when your milk separates.
Yeah.
Especially into fat little chunks.
Should have gone to the
in for the freeze. Oh, this is like solos just in. I remember this. Pop ult, chase down. In they come. One more freeze is all they need. Connect.
Oh, the tree.
Although the tree actually did help out Fat Milk. Still being forced away, Leanne. Keeping the pressure up onto them. They're about to run out of grapples. This could be really dangerous.
I don't think he's catching it. I think Fat Milk might be out of here for the moment. He's going deeper and deeper into the zone, though.
Yeah, this is like, he's actually just playing them here, man. Down he goes. F teleport comes in from Revenge.
What do you want to bet? They don't make it back in the zone. Nah, surely they do, right? Surely. Surely they make it back to the zone.
It's too early for that.
We saw it last week, though. Well, I can't remember which team it was, but they chased somebody in the zone who was hiding, and then they couldn't make it back into the safe zone. They just died on their way back in. I can't remember which team it was. But hey, EWG9, he's taking quite a bit of damage, but his zipping has popped that ultimate, and he's keeping him topped up, keeping that heal tick going, but he's immediately met with that spear from Jin Yu slamming into the ground. 9, he's still alive. Look at him. He's just getting bounced around. The Tumulquist holding in place. The turret just popping shots. He's still going. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they do happen to die here. They still have another 40 seconds on this Vermilion Bird's might. Ooh! That dodge on the Yoto ult, just staying alive, but it looks as though it's not going to be for long. 9 gets taken down. OUG, it's possible that this is their revenge. They lost in the realm of Yang, and EWG won. It's possible they got their revenge. I'm not sure who fought who in the realm of Yang, but they do manage to cleanse that Yang depletion, taking them up to 7 kills as well. OUG still maintaining their lead on the leaderboard, the very top place, by quite a comfortable margin as well. 22 points. Pretty solid lead for them.
They're pretty comfortable now.
Yeah, I think that it's unlikely that they're going to get overtaken at this point, considering it's now the 5th game of the day. Unless someone like Wolves gets a massive game, it's going to be very difficult for anyone to take them down. And I mean, GG potentially.
Potentially GG have the opportunity. FX actually just got his oogles boogled, man. Like
his oogles boogled, indeed.
He just got completely changed down as Wolves DK. Just playing a little bit of the range game. He only got a white musket though, so not really going to be sinking all that much damage in. As OUG backing off. Might be a bit of a shopping spree coming in. I say a shopping spree. They've not actually really got that much to roll. Unfortunately,
yeah, they're at the thrift shop, getting all the secondhand jades. OUG looks as if they're going to be rotating in towards the zone here. I don't know if they're really. Someone's got a bounty on them. They might be trying to do the reverse bounty. You know, whether you sort of run in a certain direction and just hope that the meter starts going up, and then you reverse bounty to try and hunt the team that was supposed to be hunting you. But I'm not too sure. It looks as though they might be rotating over to the realm of Yang. JL is certainly looking to go into this one. They're waiting right on the doorstep. JJH also rotating in. Oh, wait. Oh no, he's just asserting a little dominance. He's like, you want to get over here? You're going to have to go through me.
My portal, I want to jump in it.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. Let's see if JL are going to be contested. I think they would like to be contested. Looking at their Soul Jades, they are pretty geared up right now, and they'd like to get some more kills on the board. Climb that ladder, potentially threat OUG if possible. It's going to be a hell of a lot of work, and I think, honestly, because game 4 didn't go great, that opportunity might have unfortunately passed for them. But looks like GG going to get themselves the White Tiger's prowess there off the back of that one. That's a new buff for this season for anyone who is unaware. So something new to play with.
It's pretty interesting. It's definitely been used a lot in solos. I'm not sure about trios, though. I think that the Mystic Might is definitely a solid pick for trios, considering that it allows you to sort of find and locate all those like solos that are still alive, you know, where they're missing teammates towards the end of the game. It can be very useful. But find all the blueberries. But anyway, enough of that. We're heading into this fight. JL scrapping it out. Having used that Takeda ultimate already, half of it's already ticked away. Unfortunately, they're not really able to find all that much value, considering that the Feria ult is just mitigating it entirely. He's trying to find a little bit. Taking a chunk of damage, forcing that Yoto Hime ult to come out. JLTXJ, he's getting bounced around. Can he avoid the ult? Oh! He does just manage to avoid it, and he picks up that armor that his teammate dropped for him. Very nicely done there. The team play, the synergy, the preparation here. Oh,
that was one-sided.
That was a slap and a half. OUG, just the bonk from the pole sword coming in. But hey, OUG managing to take it home, and it looks as though this may have actually secured themselves. This game's pretty big for them. I think that it's going to be very hard for any team to overtake them. It looks as though OUG is going to be going into the bi-weekly finals as the first place finisher for the qualification round.
Yeah, really, really big. OUG finally finding their footing. Turns out they're a bit of a Morris team more than a Holoroth team, which needed a fix because Holoroth look very, very rough for them. They're chasing onto Leo here. Leo is going to be able to put some distance between him and the members of OUG, although plenty of grapples to work with. I don't know what Leo's grapple is like, and unfortunately, Mystic Might makes it very hard to escape because they know exactly where you are. Down
exactly what I was just saying, yeah.
That's why you take Mystic Might over the White Tigers, unfortunately. As much as I like to see new things and I get excited by them, sometimes good old Mystic Might just hits diff.
Yeah, exactly. I think we've definitely seen a lot of White Tigers prowess in solos, as I was saying, because it's, unless you're playing something specific. Yeah, I think, I remember watching it the other day, the solos, where Spider took the Mystic Might over the White Tiger prowess, but that was only because he was playing Takeda and he was in a lobby where he needed to know where everybody was. He was going into that end game, and you kind of need to be able to either find those isolated fights as a Takeda, where there's loads of Ferias and stuff roaming around, and you need to make sure that you don't get lobbied, so you don't sort of get surrounded by enemy players.
And you also have the damage reduction on Mystic Might, which is always nice as well. So it's not like it's not designed for combat, like it is a fighting buff as well, just not as dominating as everybody is just climbing a tower here. There's a whole bunch of teams. This could get very messy very quickly, and
the edge of the zone as
they need the pressure because they've got 2 minutes left on this debuff. If they get knocked out here, that is their chances of making podium, I think, pretty much done. Wolves Them is hiding away from FX and not actually able to
in the zone.
Connection. Wait, they're just perfectly hiding in the zone. JL haven't even checked yet. They've got themselves quick portal out. Wolves they're just chilling, man.
They're literally chilling. I don't know.
Out on FX's ultimate. He's unable to get the grapple off. They're still keeping the pressure up. Wolves are coming in from behind, teleporting forwards. This is the timer running low. JJH just desperately sprinting away from JL. JL, they do not have long. 1 minute 30 to make these connections. 1 minute 30 to find these kills and get the soul blooms in time, as they are finding themselves actually pretty pincered. EWG and Wolves are behind them while they're chasing onto JJH. JJH just have zero interest in fighting, and JL even need to figure that out and turn for someone else, or they just got to keep this pressure up onto JJH. As LYD almost getting spotted out here, but not going to get quite
they're out of grapples,
moving towards Alliance. They're just trying to break away from JL and turn their attention to someone else, but this is bad. 58 seconds. I don't know if they can do this. They found Revenge here. Maybe there's an opportunity. They're going to keep him in the zone, put a lot of damage onto Revenge. Revenge throws the ultimate down as this gets hairy very quick. They're in some serious danger, though. 44 seconds to get this. Revenge keeping the damage up with his ultimate, but JL pressuring onto Revenge, keeping him in place. Can they find the kill? Can they get the Soul Bloom? 30 seconds left. Revenge holding fast. Down they go. One player's going to get cleansed. Who are they going to cleanse is the question. Are they going to do a quick exchange out? No. They get one person better, and now they're just going to run towards the edge of the zone and see if they can find something, but I don't think they're going to be able to. Two members will be going down momentarily. That's the end of JL, unfortunately.
That is so rough.
The last standing player finds Bo coming in. They get a lot.
Oh! No, and they give it to the Takeda. The Karumi's dead. There she goes. Oh, but are they going to make it back into the zone? I don't think they are.
No
I think
way,
it's oh my god.
Okay.
No way.
Here's my copium take. They didn't give kills to anyone.
True, and they got a couple points for themselves.
Yeah, that's the copium take. They dropped the fifth off that.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, 9 kills though. That's still a solid performance. It's just that they weren't able to convert it. Yang depletion. It's one of the worst feelings. Dying to Yang depletion is just such a rip. It's just so unbelievably sad when you can't manage to get the kills. JJH. They could smell the desperation, and they just knew that all they had to do was run. They just didn't need to take this fight. So these Yang depletion situations, it's a really good. You can play around it very effectively. If you know that there's going to be a team out there that has Yang depletion, you can either obviously look to try and avoid them completely, and just if they start chasing you, just run, because you know that it's all or nothing for them. So they're going to full commit on you no matter what. And if you don't have your cooldowns, you can't really take that fight. But one thing that you can definitely do is try and find another team, or try and find the Yang depletion team, but don't make yourselves known to them, and try and see if they'll engage on a different team, and then play off of the fact that they'll be desperate, and then come in and look for that third party. There's lots of very interesting strategies that you can look for and try and execute. A lot of people don't really think about. The Yang depletion situation is one of those things that people don't really think about. They think about the team with the buff, but they don't think about the team that has the Yang depletion sometimes. And it's really interesting to see what teams sometimes do with this. JJH, though, looking pretty happy. How many? 10 kills so far. 10 kills so far. They're all in a pretty decent spot. They don't have their Wu Chen or Viper ult available just yet. They're looking to go shopping, try and pick up some Soul Jades that people have left behind. GG just going over the horizon, over towards the little lake, the little waterfall area. We've got all these teams rotating in towards the zone here. EWG in a reasonably good spot. Only 3 kills to their name, unfortunately. They are in a pretty good position, though. They have the high ground over GG here. They have the cannons to rain down fire. OUG, I'm not sure if they had their Feria ult forced out, or if they just used this because they wanted to try and get some value out of it. Potentially, considering that there's a Morris Blessing here, maybe they tried to use it to create space for themselves, but weren't successful, unfortunately. This is a BBE. Fat Milk has been taken down. Oh, the Moonbane. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's all gone bad.
Oh no, Ivan, and he gets taken down as well. BBE falling apart. Unable to stabilize Roy the lone member. It's like he's playing solos again. He's trying to stay alive. He's trying to res his teammates though. Oh my.
I swear that Moonbane just has it out for Roy Oh!
Moonbane!
Everyone targeted him, man. Like, that was, I don't know. Someone paid off Moonbane for that. Like, check Moonbane's PayPal now.
Moonbane's PayPal.
Every breath landed on top of Roy Shishi.
Literally, it's so annoying when that happens. It's so annoying. But hey, we've got all these other teams just lurking around the edge. The Morris Blessing, this is CJS managed to get himself that gold armor. He is ready to just dominate this lobby, it seems. He's got the the gold armor. He's got his ultimate fully stacked up, and he's going to have to try and find a good opportunity to use it. Oh, and there it is. Got EWG9 as well, getting his ultimate fully stacked up to the gold. So as you can see, around the ultimate's icon, it's got this little gold border. That means that it's at its maximum stage, so to speak. This is its highest scaled stage. Speaking of stages, JJH was sitting on a very nice little spot up there. I'm not really sure why Chue just jumped down. It's a bit of a preemptive rotation. I think they could have stayed up there, actually. I don't think it's actually going to be in the zone, but they might be pushed to the very edge of it. Might be a smart decision. Wolves engaging over here onto XCG.
Oh,
the Farrier ZK. Oh my god! He's getting bounced around. Literally, Jiaonan and Yu just absolutely obliterating him with those Farrier mechs. It looks as though they might be able to get the resurrection, though. They're definitely going for it. They have the tether onto the Takeda. It's possible they'll be able to get this resurrection off. It's going to be rough. Jiaonan trying to heal inside that F3. But JJH, Chue just jumps right in with that Viper kick, with that Viper back. F3, just obliterating him. And ZK, oh, there he goes again. He gets resurrected and then instantly gets mobbed by the entire lobby. The cannon shot coming in again. JJH picking up yet another kill. I can't see them on the... Oh, there they are. 13 kills. 13 eliminations. If they manage to stay alive and continue to dominate the lobby, they will be able to get a considerable number of points. 9. Oh, he's getting absolutely cooked. The Tessa ultimate started it off. He got charmed. He took a crazy amount of damage and is continuing to do so. The Farrier mech from afar is just obliterating his health bar and forcing that Tumulk ultimate to be committed. EWG, they're low on resources, but they're about to get their Takeda ultimate back up. If they manage to get that resource back up and capitalize on it well enough, they might be able to save this game for themselves. It's going to be a difficult task. They do have 5 kills already, so if they get a few more, they could definitely come out on top here. But OUG as well, sitting on 12 kills. I don't even see where they are. They must be in a pretty good spot. Chue with the V3, he's coming out. He's trying to find the engage. He does force that zipping ultimate. The pop comes out onto the Tumulk, but they're not really... Oh no! They're teleporting to zone! Oh, but they're doing well with it, I guess. Okay,
they bullied their way back in. Fair
play. Just get out of my way. EWG XG gets cooked by GG at the edge of the zone, forced out. The musket shot coming in. OUG under a lot of pressure here. Yu, having lost all of his armor and most of his health, is taken to the skies with that Yotohime ultimate. The question is he going to be able to get back down? He does, and he's pretty healthy as well. JJH, though, still all topped up. Jinyu now forced to use his ultimate as well. It's not looking too good for OUG. They've all had all of their cooldowns forced out at this point. SS is in the mech. As soon as they come out of this mech and transformation, they're going to be obliterated by the lobby. It's going to be rather difficult to stay alive. As soon as it happens, though, as long as they don't get too much value, GG still alive. CJS still essentially full health on that gold armor. We've got XCG Kakashi lurking in that little purple bush with his gold armor and his pulse sword, ready to pounce at any moment. But Jinyu, there it is. OUG getting collapsed on the moment their ultimates expire. Not able to stay alive, not able to get enough value. JJH now looking to capitalize on this situation, jumping in the grapple spam. He's trying to stay airborne. You don't want to be on the ground as Viper. It can be very difficult to stay alive. You have no self-peel. With GG coming in and locking them down. JJH just falling apart. Godley and Moran getting taken down by these nunchucks. And Chue, he doesn't have the pressure that comes from V1 or V2. He has the V3 and he's not able to stay alive. GG are actually clutching this up. They have so many kills. 15 kills. OUG as well. Only one member left alive, and there he goes. He's taken down, and GG are looking to clean this up. Only 2 members left alive. Wolves, XEM, and XCG's Kakashi trying to stay alive as long as they can, but it doesn't look as though he's going to be able to do it. But there it is. Ooh, Wolves. He has the... Wait, he has a bit more health. He has a little bit more health from him. Can he stay alive? He cannot! And GG clutch it up and take it home.